Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munder's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for September 8th to 28th, September 8th to 12th. This we're forecasting an amplified pattern consisting of a trough from Alaska extend down along the west coast or off the west coast. We have a ridge here in the west, trough in the east, and we have another ridge over the west central Atlantic. And the models are in good agreement as we go through this. You can see here, and we go to the end of the period. This would be the 12th. You see very little change in the overall circulation. Above normal temperatures are forecast for the northern Rockies to the upper Midwest. Below normal temperatures are forecast for the east. Scattered diurnal activity is forecast across the Great Basin and the Central Rockies. Hurricane Irma is forecast by the National Hurricane Center to track towards Florida by late Saturday. Irma may begin to impact portions of Florida Peninsula or the Keys with rain and wind by late this week or this weekend, and then the eventual track of Irma will be determined by the position of the eastern trough and the western Atlantic ridge. The system is still a long way off, and the storm may hook up with the west to east trough, leading to a big system over the Great Lakes to the northern Mid-Atlantic, produce some moderate rain and occasionally heavy rain, posing a threat of flooding. So if you want to go there, we'll go to Irma first. It looks like the models are backing up of a direct coming up along the east coast, because now we're looking at the GFS, and this will be tomorrow. And if you look here at the end of the corner, you can start to see Irma starts to come up. And we'll go through the models here, and then it kind of like dives a little south, and then it starts to make a right-hand turn, and this is critical where it decides to make the right-hand turn. And you can see here in the background, here's Jose, newly formed today. Then it makes a right-hand turn and then comes up through Florida, and then it goes to the west, many of the metropolitan regions of the East Coast, and that's the GFS. And then we look at the European. It's similar. And also goes to the west and dissipates. And then here's Jose. So instead of coming up along this area here, or even like this, some of the models were showing yesterday, now it's more to the west. It's shifted more to the west, coming across Florida and tracking along the Appalachians. Okay, we'll keep watching this for September the 11th to the 15th. The pattern remains amplified, unchanged. We still have our trough here, ridge over the west, trough in the east. And then we go to the 15th. You see a little change in the overall circulation. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for the western states, forecast anomalies of 8 degrees above normal. Below normal temperatures are forecast for much of the area east of the Mississippi River, with anomalies of 2 to 4 degrees below normal for precipitation. Above normal precipitation here, and for this region, below normal precipitation is forecast for the plains and the Mississippi Valley. September 16th to the 20th. Here we are at the 16th. Now the models are in good agreement on de-amplifying the flow to almost a zonal flow. Here you can see this. This is GFS, but we still have a subtropical ridge across southern U.S. Come to the 20th, that's the GFS. And we have the westerlies to the north. Most of the models are showing that. And then we'll go to the models. I don't have that one for that period. So they're in good agreement. So during this forecast period, forecasting near to above normal temperatures across much of the nation, with anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal. The highest anomalies be again across the west. And for precipitation, below normal precipitation is forecast west of the divide, and above normal precipitation is forecast for the northern, mid-Atlantic, and the northeast. So that's the long-range weather forecast discussion for September 8th to 20th. Thanks for coming to Jim Mullins World of Weather, and have a good day.